Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, and welcome to The Leader's Edge, your daily strategy to more powerfully lead your life and business. Now, maybe you've heard this before. Maybe you've heard it more than once. I'm sure you probably have. All leaders are great readers. In fact, research by now sourcing of individuals who have a net worth of 3.2 million or more, all the way up to billionaires, including Oprah and Gates and many, many more in this study, prove that the most elite leaders and business performers in the world read a minimum of 30 minutes a day. Now, that being said, books and study will never get you to your potential. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a voracious reader, and I have been ever since I was about 16 years old, which means I've been at it for several years. And I don't just read books, I devour them and internalize them. Every book I read it at least 3 times. Now, it's not about the race to brag about, quote, how many books you read per month. Have you ever heard those individuals? I let that egoic and amateurish approach go a long time ago. It's not about how many books you read. It's about how much you internalize and retain what you read. Are you with me? Repetition is the second law of learning and transformation. And again, all leaders are great readers. And yet, here's the point for today. Books and study alone will never get you to your full leadership and masterful potential. And by the way, neither will online courses or video lessons either. Now, I provide plenty of online resources, and there's value in them, but it's not enough. Why? Because books and lessons and study won't push back and challenge you on your own limited viewpoint. Now, let's face it, we tend to like and agree with things that resonate with where we currently are, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Are you with me? I mean, it's a fact. We never give standing ovations for things that push our buttons, and certainly not for things that piss us off. Now, this is where the authentic leader knows that he or she must have a mentor and a coach. And he or she also knows that they must embrace discomfort. Yeah, I'm going to challenge you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's where you grow. And when we talk about a mentor or a coach, it's not just an accountability partner. There's a lot of those running around out there. But a true coach will challenge you on your own nonsense. Because the fact is, you can't take enough distance from your own nonsense to see it. Are you with me? You're so immersed in it, and you can't see what you're looking with and through. Do you follow? Now, the problem that you face in actualizing mastery and your full leadership potential is twofold. Number one, you can't tell me what you really want until you clearly know who you are. Now, unfortunately, most people haven't got a clue of who they really are. And this isn't just my idea. Self-awareness is like the abominable snowman. And Robert Keegan from Harvard's research, exhaustive research, proves that only about 25% of the entire population ever achieve any degree of self-awareness. Now, that's staggering when you think about it. That means 75% of the people that you know are stuck in what Keegan calls socialized mind. They're not living their own life and leading their own life. They're living and leading what's been handed to them by society and their parents and their school system and their clergy, and the list is endless. Now, the second problem that you face in this twofold problem is challenge is absolutely vital for your own growth. Now, most people don't care for challenge, but the fact is that your deepest fears, doubts, angers, and insecurities don't come out easily, and they certainly don't get healed and integrated easily. In fact, they most often come out kicking and screaming. Why is this important to life and business and leadership? Well, because the fact is that business is about 90% psychology and only about 10% strategy. Because your psychology will always drive your strategy. Are you with me? The way you think, feel, and act will always, the way you think and feel, I should say, will always determine how you act. So obviously, if you're tracking with me, books and online events and lessons are never going to challenge you in the way that you need to be challenged. You need face-to-face, shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, pushback, time and time again. And sometimes you even need confrontation. And this is the only way you're going to escape from socialized mind and become self-aware and self-authoring and reach your true leadership potential. It's the only way. That is, if you're truly committed to reaching your full potential. What are you committed to? It's a good question to ask and answer for today. I want to thank you for tuning in. And if I can help you more powerfully lead your life and business, it would be an honor to do so. You can go to my website, www.jamesray.com, and you can check out all the online resources, the live events that we have, the coaching, and so much more. Once again, I appreciate you being here. Go out and have a masterful day.